Are composers supposed to be here? Are we compatible with this environment? There are humans here. The great outdoors, everybody. At least it's not windy, so that's a plus. It is bright out here. There's a lot of dogs here. As we're doing this casual walk while I'm trying to walk and talk at the same time, never done that before. Let's just do some housekeeping, shall we? And there are some ideas I want to run by you guys and see what you guys think about that. So first of all, I want to talk about some ground rules for my channel because we've kind of reached critical mass now. And so I just want to make sure that the community in the comment section is just supportive and kind. Ow, Jesus. I'm telling you, it's chaos. Why aren't the plants growing all over why are there plants outside? It's not helpful. What I wanted to say is another plant. Jesus. What I've been trying to say now for a while. Dear God, I moderate the comment section of my channel. I know negative comments and all that stuff, controversy brings traffic, but I don't really care about that. First of all, YouTube removes certain comments with certain keywords by itself. Nothing I can do about that. So some of you may have noticed that. But then I remove anything that is hateful, harassment, unkind. I don't tolerate that on my channel. Like if you need to leave insults or also fight with other people in the comment section, I don't mind, you know, passionate discussion, but there have to be ground rules. Another thing I will remove is misinformation, definitely. Also, if I can't verify information, I will remove it. And obviously spam is going to be removed. I just want the comment section. I mean, the comment section has been very well behaved, I will say that. But occasionally, like, do you really need to spend your days like that? You know, leaving insults or negativity or hateful comments on someone's channel? I mean, just move on. If you don't like the content, that's fine. But just move on. Don't waste the limited time you have on this planet leaving a negative comment, because I will just delete it. Like, I will not engage. Because because I've done that in the past. Never leads to anything good. So, you know, I'm just not going to engage with that. I will just hit the delete button and you have just wasted your time. But so yeah, be mindful of how you speak to one another in the comments. You know, it's just music and it's just movies. There's just no reason to, you know, to be negative about that. We can all like and dislike different things, but we don't have to start fights over it. That's just not worth it, I think. Oh my God, there's ducks everywhere. There's ducks everywhere. I'm gonna film the ducks. I'm sorry, I'm so easily distracted out here. There's so much to see. Who knew? There's a whole wide world out here. I will say it's not quite as weird passing people and talking to yourself, because everybody can see the camera, so they know what I'm doing. It's mounted on my bike, by the way. I figured I can just get a bike mount for my camera and bike around. So much vitamin D. God. I'm gonna overdose on the sunlight. What I do love in the comment section is sometimes I get things wrong. It just happens. Sometimes or I miss something, or I forget to say something. Like, for example, on the woodwind video, I said woodwinds will naturally play with vibrato if you don't indicate otherwise. And some players have pointed out in the comment section that this does not apply to clarinets, which is true. And I did not mention that. So I miss things, or sometimes I explain things wrong, or I simply get things wrong. It happens. I try to always do proper research on my videos, and I try to verify all the information, but you know, shit happens. But I like it when people chime into the comments and, you know, correcting me or adding to the information that I provided. How do I get over this bridge? Oh my God. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is be kind and don't spread misinformation. What are these spider webs? Shit. So now that that's out of the way, I had planned to do something nice when I hit 20,000 subscribers, but then I didn't because I was on a movie, and then we kind of shot past that and it kind of felt like the moment was gone. But we're close to hitting 30,000, so let me know what I should be doing then. Like, what do other YouTubers do? Do they do like a Zoom hangout or like a giveaway or something? What are we doing? What do we want to do? Because once we hit 30,000, we gotta do something. Gotta do something nice. So let me know in the comments what you want to do. So something else I've been thinking about a lot lately is education, and I want to run an idea by you guys. I'm kind of seeing this new guru-like trend in our field, or in music production in general. It used to be very present in finance, where people would be like, you know, subscribe and buy my book and buy my course and buy this and that from me, and you too can be rich. And then it was kind of in this life coach, health and wellness space, you know, follow me and buy my book and you too can be happy. It was basically, you know, a bunch of people, yikes, lining their pockets, selling an idea or selling a dream, you know. And I'm seeing this a lot more now in our field. Like it's like every week there's a new course popping up where people promise you the world. Like, with these 7 classes, you too can be a pro composer and earn a full-time living, guaranteed. I think that's bullshit, to say the least. Ooh, there's more duckies I need to film. Over the past half year or so, no less than 6 platforms reached out and wanted me to make a course for them and then sell it for a shit ton of money. And the way they were talking about the thing just... Seriously? The way they were talking about their audience just kind of shocked me. just how little they cared, at least some of them. It was all kind of phrased a little bit like, you know, let's make a fortune off of these amateur morons, you know? I kind of got that vibe from a lot of these platforms. Very few of them actually talked about their philosophy or what value they want to bring to the community and stuff like that. And then all of these courses were so overpriced. There was one that was going for over $2,000. There are a lot of people out there that don't really care about providing educational value. They just care about lining their pockets by selling someone a dream and making completely false promises. It doesn't sit well with me. Like, one page was so scammy, it actually said on the page, this is not a scam. If you have to clarify that your thing is not a scam, you're probably not doing this right. Oh my God, why is there plants everywhere? Now, there are absolutely great teachers out there. I'm not going to claim that all the online courses are bad. Some of them are absolutely fantastic. They're run by current or former industry professionals, or they make sure that they have a lot of guest lectures by industry professionals, and the content they provide, the education they provide, the curriculum is fantastic. So there are good ones out there. Incidentally, the good courses are also usually not the ones that promise you the world, and they're also usually not the ones that are heavily overpriced or anything. They're usually the ones that, you know, keep it affordable, because the people behind it actually care about education and not lining their pockets. People should make a living, don't get me wrong, but for-profit education always has, you know, a dark side where people are going to take advantage. It's even gotten to a point where some of these courses are literally courses that tell you how to set up a course and make money off of the never-ending supply of aspiring music producers. It's gotten way out of hand. I feel like there are more people now teaching this than people actually doing this job. Just not the best ratio. But so I've been thinking, what can I contribute? Because something that I get requested a lot is more orchestration videos, more like if I could do score analysis videos and more composition videos, and I'm gonna do that on my channel, of course. But I wanna think a little bit further. I've turned all of these platforms down because their pricing really excludes way too much of my audience. I wanna create more access, not less access. A lemon tree. But so I've been thinking about how can I provide these proper lessons, but kind of still break even. I don't need to turn a profit on anything, that's not the goal, but I do kind of want to be mildly compensated for the time it takes to make the stuff and the hosting and all that stuff. So I was like, how can I do that? And so Buy Me a Coffee has extras that you can sell. Because the problem I have with YouTube is I get copyright claims all the time. If I'm doing the orchestration videos or I'm doing the composition stuff and I want to, you know, show examples. Some people have complained that I'm not showing enough examples. I know, but even if it's just 5 seconds, a whole 30-minute video that took a long time to make gets demonetized, or worst case scenario, entirely blocked. And I've contested copyright claims before. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Some of my most viewed videos have been demonetized because I used 5 seconds of copyrighted music in a 30-minute video. And it's fair use, but you know, I don't mind sharing revenue. I have 1 or 2 videos that do revenue sharing. But even then, they get 50% of all the ad revenue. Even if you just use their music for like 1% of the actual thing. It's crazy to me. So if I want to do actual score analysis, I have to show recordings, but I can't do that on YouTube because I'll get copyright claims left and right, and I will not make a cent off of it. So I won't even break even on those videos. And so I was thinking, what if I make those videos but host them somewhere else and you can buy them for real cheap as an extra on Buy Me a Coffee. That way they're not hosted on YouTube, They're hosted somewhere else. You can just download them or stream them somewhere else where I don't get demonetized or get some kind of copyright block or something, and I still get to break even. But so I've been brainstorming with a bunch of people what price point I should offer these courses at, because I'm thinking, you know, the moment you put a price tag on something, it's not going to be affordable for some people, and I don't want that. I want things to stay affordable for everybody. So I was thinking of pricing them really cheap, like $5 to $10, something that almost everybody can afford. And then those who want a tip can leave a tip on the thing, right? So those who really can only afford $5 are going to pay $5. And so those who think the course is worth more can pay more or leave a tip, and that's going to balance out the people that can't pay more. And I also understand that there's, you know, countries with different currencies that may be a little weaker, or some people are really struggling right now. Some people are really having a hard time right now. And, you know, maybe to them even $10 or $5 is a lot of money. I've been there. I've had to feed myself for a week on like $15 or something, so that was a lot of money for me. Someone kayaking. Anyway, I've been there. I've lived in low-income housing. I've had nothing, and then those things can be difficult to purchase, but I still want to keep it available. So I'm thinking of setting up an email that goes to my company account, where people can just request free access. And we're kind of gonna do this honor system where you can just say, I need access right now for free, no questions asked. I'm not gonna make you prove that or anything. And then you can pay me later if and when you can, or not. I will not be tracking that for those that really can't afford any amount. Because I really, really want to keep this affordable for everybody, accessible for everybody, because I don't want to turn a profit on this. I just want to break even with whatever platform I'm hosting the video on and the time that it took to make the thing, and then just make it available. But circumventing YouTube, that just will not allow me to do certain things. So yeah, what do we think about that? On Buy Me a Coffee, I could also, some people have requested the MIDI from my videos and stuff like that, and like contract templates. I mean, I have to check what is legal for me to share, because not all of it is going to be legal. So I have to keep that in mind. But yeah, I could offer those as well up there, like for $1 or for free. I mean, whatever. Because it's a platform I'm already on. So also if people want to leave a tip, it's very easy for them to do. So that might be an option. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, what do we think about this casual walk format, where I constantly get distracted and where I'm tripping over things and I'm so out of breath. My God, I'm unfit. But it might be a good excuse for me to leave the studio every now and then. We're almost at the beach, so I'm gonna bike over to the beach and film as well, so you guys get to see that too. But those were the Venice Canals. If anybody is interested in that, now go practice.